guys, it's Angela, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial about how to make metal enamel tags or plaques. It just depends on what you prefer. And really all you need is a metal disc. I found these tags at Michael's, and I'll show you a little bit better of how I use them in a second. This is embossing enamel, and you can get it in the craft store with the paper, and I found it near the stamps. Some spray paint, an ink pad, and a stamp. And then we'll pull you in a little closer so you can see the supplies up close, and I'll share a few tips. Okay, so the metal discs that I found, I liked the size of them, but they had they say thank you on them. They're a favor, and I got it at Michael's. So I didn't want the thank you to show through when I painted it. So just a little standing block, and you can just sand it just a little bit, and it'll take it off. You can see that it's starting to come off. So just a real quick sanding and you can get it off. And then what you want to do is, I normally make a batch of these at a time, so I spray painted them white. You could also spray paint them a different color. Blue would actually be really pretty if you're going for a French theme, and then just to do a white stamp, because you can get white ink as well. And then what you want to do is take your stamp, once you have, let it dry, take your stamp and your ink and just try to get it in the center and stamp. I used a number. You can use, there's all different kinds of stamps. If you wanted it to say thank you and you just wanted it to be enamel, you could do that too. So let that dry, which will just take a few seconds, and then we're going to need a frying pan and some foil for this next step. Okay, so we're gonna have to use a little bit of your cooking station. So it's a pan, and you want to cover the pan with foil because you don't want the enamel to get on your pans. And then we're gonna heat the metal disc and then add the embossing powder to it, and it will cover it and give it a hard enamel finish. Okay, so this is the embossing enamel, and it is actually used for like paper goods. We're going to use it a little differently today. So I've been letting this heat up for not very long, so we'll give it just a few more seconds. And then what you want to do is just take a little bit and just try to get it mostly onto the disc, the metal disc. Okay, and as you can see around the edges, it's starting to melt, and then it's slowly going to work its way around, and then once it's completely crystallized, or the crystals have gone, which is probably good now, just turn off your stove. Okay, so after it comes off the stove, you're going to let it cool a little bit, and then when you pull it off, if there's some enamel, you just kind of chip it off around the edges, and it will come off fairly easily. I would go backwards so that it doesn't pull the enamel off the front, and then you will have a cool little enamel metal tag.